Social Security will be saved by President Biden's plan. President Joe Biden's plan to save the Social Security, will it include 23% benefit cuts? Well, President Biden's plan to save Social Security has generated tons of discussions and concern about its effectiveness. Today in this video, we'll be deep dive into all the important details about the President Biden's plan and its potential implication, an alternative proposal which is currently circulating into the Congress. President Biden has also deleted his tweet for the increases, the promises that he made in the past. Is it concerning? Well, today in this video, we'll be going to discover all the important aspects of the Social Security reform, so let's get right into it. However, guys, before we start, make sure to hit that like, share this video, subscribe to our channel for all the Social Security updates, and let's jump right into all the details. Alright guys, so President Biden plans start with the first important point is taxing the rich. The President Biden's plan aims to strengthen the Social Security by implementing a payroll tax on higher income earners. This one ensuring that they pay their fair share into the Social Security, and also rising income inequality, declining legal migration, low birth rate, increased longevity, and baby boomers retirement are some of the concerns. Despite the soundness of taxing the rich, it falls short due to several reasons. Earning power of the rich has grown far faster than the base. End result is that more earnings than ever are escaping the payroll taxation. All these rich people have ways so they can avoid the taxes. Any attempt to collect additional tax revenue onto the rich would likely met by some high earners shifting how they generate their income. So for instance, they can divide income, capital gains, rental income, which is short of being a rental professional, also a bond income, income from certificate of deposit CD at the bank are all exempt from a payroll tax. So you know what? All these rich people have ways so they can avoid the taxes. So it's possible that we would see high earners how they adjust and generate income to reduce and eliminate any added tax liability. And the third biggest problem is the math doesn't add up. The problem with the Biden's tax the rich proposal is that the math doesn't simply adding up. Alright, so where we currently stand and what does it exactly mean? President Biden's plan to save the Social Security may result in 23% cut to Social Security benefits, while there is also a proposal into the Congress for Social Security that could provide $550 increase for Social Security recipient. The proposal into the Congress offers better solution to prevent Social Security from becoming insolvent and provides increased benefits. The plan to tax the rich and save the Social Security has got several problems like we discussed, including the possibility of high earners finding ways to avoid additional taxes. You know what? Rich always have loopholes to avoid taxes. There are many tax loopholes, tax deferments to minimize their tax liabilities, so they can always escape the taxes. President Biden's plan does not address increasing the Social Security or preventing becoming insolvent, leading to potential 23% benefit cut. Social Security 2100 Act is a leading proposal right now right here into the Congress, which aims to increase the benefits and strengthen the trust fund. This 2100 Act bill includes 2% benefit increase for current and new Social Security beneficiaries, as well as new minimum benefit is set above the poverty line. Social Security 2100 Act would provide $515 monthly increase for some of the recipients. While Congress is currently not actively working onto the Social Security reform, but discussions may increase closer to the elections. And recently, President Biden has deleted a tweet promising $200 increase for Social Security recipient. So this gets me a little bit concerning regarding Biden's point of view on Social Security. The most important thing to note right over here is that the proposal in Congress called Social Security 2100 Act offers increased benefit and aims to prevent Social Security becoming insolvent. This act includes two-part increases for Social Security beneficiaries. Firstly, it provides 2% benefit increase for current and new recipients. For example, if somebody receives $1,500 per month, then additionally they would be going to receive $30 each and every month. Secondly, the bill establishes a new benefit that is set to 25% above the federal poverty line. This means that those who are currently below the federal poverty line would receive additional $485 increases. Now combining those two parts, the two important increases, this proposal could result in $515 monthly increases for a certain group of Social Security recipients. Social Security 2100 Act also addresses other aspects of Social Security such as cost of living adjustment calculation. Although guys, the Congress is currently not actively working on the issue onto the Social Security reform because there may be more discussion onto the topic as the elections are drawing closer to the current times. Now granted, President Biden's intention doesn't directly proportionate advocating for a 23% cut into the Social Security benefit. Still, the reason being 23% cut is consequence of President Biden's plan not adequately addressing the need for increase to the Social Security benefits and preventing its insolvency. So that's where the 23% cuts lies in. Now, Congress plays a pivotal role in shaping the Social Security legislation moving forward. Social Security 2100 Act, an alternative approach into the Congress, that is the Social Security 2100 Act, aims to strengthen the Social Security, and it has got enough logical backing, and the calculations are also adding up for the Social Security 2100 Act because it will be going to provide huge increases for the Social Security beneficiaries. We are talking about 2% increase to each of the recipients, resulting in significant monthly increases. Also, there is a provision to increase the benefits to the new federal poverty line. So therefore, a set minimum benefit will be ensured for the recipients and their benefits are kept above the federal poverty line thresholds. But talking about where we currently stand into the Social Security reform, well, the Congress is taking the summer break. While Congress is currently on a vacation, discussions onto the Social Security reform are likely to intensify as we move closer to elections. Talking about the current congressional activity, there is a limited action on Social Security reform, primarily because the consistent talk of the empty promises and also the fact that President Biden deleted his tweet. Well, in his original tweet, President Biden, he initially promised a $200 increase to the Social Security recipient, but the tweet has since been deleted. So it's kind of a concerning to see why this tweet has been deleted. Does that mean President Biden doesn't want to promise $200 increase for the recipients anymore? Do let me know what you think about it in the comments down below, guys. Currently, lawmakers blame the cuts are projected due to based on things such as demographic shifts, such as ongoing retirement of the baby boomers and increasing the life expectancies, as these demographic changes put more strain onto the Social Security system. Now, the gap between revenues and expenses will widen due to this simple fact, and therefore necessities of drastic measures like benefit reductions unless Congress takes timely action will be necessary. And that's why as of right now, Social Security 2100 Act and its increased benefits seems more legit, more promising, more implementable and comprehensive solution to the challenges faced by program. In addition, 2% benefit bump for the current beneficiaries also aims to provide future retirees with more generous amount of benefits. One of the essential provision to also change the cost of living adjustment calculation. Basically, they will be going to implement CPI-E instead of CPI-W, which will accurately reflect the expenses experienced by senior citizens. Social Security 2100 Act proposes switching to the Consumer Price Index to CPI-E, which factors in the rising cost of healthcare, housing costs, which disproportionately affects seniors. Furthermore, this bill intends to increase the minimum benefit above the federal poverty line, as it's a crucial step towards reducing the poverty amongst elderly, as many older Americans solely rely on their Social Security benefits for their basic needs. These days, SSI has become a poverty program rather than an anti-poverty program, which in 1997 it has originally started for. While Congress is currently in the summer break, it's essential to keep the pressure onto the lawmakers to prioritize Social Security reform, and it's important to voice our opinion, reaching out to representative and pointing out specific bills that can make a significant difference. Now, once I get any latest details, I'll keep you posted, so make sure to hit that like, share this video, subscribe, and this is Kedar from How to Guys. See you in the next video.